Hello, everyone. Darrell Owens, LegacyMaker Sports Network, and we are here for the ECFA 1A championship game between the Richmond Jets and the Southern Maryland Regulators. Once again, everybody, would like to thank you all for tuning in. We've got 3 games to bring you today. This will be game number 1 starting at 1 o'clock between the Jets and the Regulators. At 4 o'clock, you'll see the VA Beasts versus the VA Stars. And then in prime time at 7 p.m., the 3A championship, where you'll see the Virginia Royals take on the DC Woodland Tigers. So we got a full slate of action today. Just a couple of programming things just to give you a heads up. We will throughout the day, obviously, with Wi-Fi, so anything, if it goes crazy, you're like, man, what's going on? We are streaming a couple of different places on YouTube, also on Facebook, and as well as our website at LegacyMakerSports.com. If, for whatever reason, the game, something goes crazy, we will be uploading all the games, full, uninterrupted games at the end of the day. So don't be astray. Just in case it does act a little crazy, we will have the full games for you uploaded by tomorrow. But we got a great day of games. Yeah, we don't no negative energy on that one. Cannot wait to see who's going to bring home the 1A championship in today's contest. So once again, everybody, I'm Darrell Owens, LegacyMaker Sports Network. Game should be starting here in just a few minutes. Teams are warming up, getting themselves ready, and we've got the referees coming around, and so we should be getting started here in just a little bit. I'm Darrell Owens, LegacyMaker Sports Network. Today's broadcast is being brought to you by Crossroads Community Services Board. Is one of 39 Virginia community services boards. Crossroads offers community resources for mental health, developmental disability services, substance use disorder counseling, drug prevention programs, family therapists, and much more. Crossroads services the counties of Amelia, Buckingham, Charlotte, Cumberland, Lunenburg, Nottoway, and Prince Edward counties in Virginia. If you would like to reach out to the administrative services, you can reach them by mail at 60 Bush River Drive, Farmville, Virginia, 23901, or by phone at 434-392-3187. They're open Monday through Friday from 8:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. Also, their national line is 866-307-0370. Any emergency services 24/7 is 800-548-1688. And if you need to reach out to the National Suicide Crisis Line, just dial pound 988. Legacy Financial Wellness with Rita Stewart. Let Rita help you safeguard your family's future while you focus on living your best life. Discover the peace of mind that comes with having the right financial plan in place. Rita Stewart is a dedicated and experienced financial professional ready to guide you on your financial journey. Her expertise lies in helping clients create a robust and enduring financial foundation to build on into the future. So you can reach out to Rita Stewart by phone at 804-677-7555, on Instagram at Money Matters and T, on the World Wide Web at LegacyFinancialWellness.com, on Facebook at Legacy Financial Wellness, or at her personal email at rita.stewart@5ringsfinancial.com. Legendary Culture Films, one of the hottest and upcoming movie production companies, would like to let you know about a couple movies that they have out currently, and one of them on the way. First, the movie Black Sheep, currently airing on Tubi, is about a young hustler trying to make the transition from the streets, becomes an outcast and the target, and it turns into war in the city. It is a great movie. If you want to catch it, it's on Tubi right now. Another great movie that's coming to Tubi soon, Legend Has It. It's about a young warlock seeking revenge on his mother's killers, an action-packed thriller that will have you out of your seats. Legend Has It is coming soon from Legendary Culture Films. And a new movie in development, Boys in the Woods. That should be a very interesting one coming from Legendary Culture Films. Bernard's Towing. If you find yourself in a jam and need help getting your vehicle out of a tough situation, Bernard's Towing is there to help you get your car where you need it to be. Remember, call us once and be hooked. You can contact Bernard's Towing at 804-380-2774 or at 804-495-5111. Big Jack's Cooking with Orlon Big Jack Jackson. They specialize in Southern comfort food. Orlon told us one time in a broadcast, if it's comfortable, they'll cook it. So if you're looking for amazing Southern comfort food, reach out to Big Jack's Cooking at 8830 Otterburn Road, Amelia, Virginia, 23002, or by phone at 804-405-0330. You can also email Big Jack at bigjackscooking@gmail.com. Last but not least, Perfect Mix, the 100% natural, handcrafted, fruit blended premium lemonades. If you want the perfect lemonade, Perfect Mix is just right for you. Follow us on our Instagram and Facebook pages. Instagram at Perfect Mix, on Facebook at Perfect Mix. You can go and get your orders right now. Just reach out to us via our social media pages. Shipping and delivery are available. Hey, and you're probably wondering, where do I find the Legacy Maker Sports Network? Well, first of all, you can head over to our website at www.legacymakersports.com to check out all the latest in the sports world. Also, if you want to check us out on our social media pages, you can reach us on Facebook and in LinkedIn at Legacy Maker Sports Network. You can reach us on Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok at Legacy Maker Sports. And then you can reach us on Twitter, aka X, at Legacy Maker SPN. Make sure you give us a like, a share, and why don't you go ahead and subscribe to our channels. Once again, we thank you all for tuning in to the Legacy Maker Sports Network. Legendary Culture Films has a brand new movie out, Boys in the Woods. When the walls seem like they are closing in and it keeps getting worse, a father is on the run from a local police while dealing with a territorial beef with a rival gang. And against all the odds, his children were kidnapped and held for ransom in the streets of Amelia and Richmond, Virginia. Boys in the Woods, coming to Tubi soon. Be on the lookout from the latest great project from Legendary Culture Films.
on, let's go. We gotta go.
Once again, everybody, thank you all for tuning in to LegacyMaker Sports Network. We were waiting for the referees to get here. They're doing their final photo op here for the championship game. We're going to get this bad boy started here in just a few minutes. And we do once again appreciate everybody tuning in for ECFA Championship Saturday. We got 3 matchups. We got the 1A matchup between the Richmond Jets and the South Maryland Regulators. We also will have in our 4 o'clock matchup, the VA Bees versus the VA Stars. And in our prime time matchup at 7 o'clock, the 3A championship, we will see the VA Royals take on the DC Woodland Tigers. So we got a lot of football to bring you today. Just like I said a few minutes before, for any reason, any interruptions were like that, full games will be available tomorrow as well in the stream. But we'd like to thank everybody for tuning in. The captains have made their way to the field. We'll see who'll get the ball first here in this contest here in the championship game. So captains for the Jets, we've got number 5, Robert Goodnight. Number 13, Jonathan McKnight. Number 0, A.J. Coley. Number 2, Jesse Daly. Number 4, Decarius Woodson. And then we have, last but not least, number 90, Ed Murphy for the Jets. For the Regulators, we've got number 99, Clogburn. Number 3, as well as number 19, Barnes. Number 4, Courtney. All captains for the Regulators. Now, just to give everybody a heads up, looks like we will see the Regulators will get the ball first to get this one started. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. ECFA 1A championship game about to go down here from the Chesterfield Technical Center here in Midlothian, Virginia. And one last disclaimer for all the people out there watching today. If I destroy any names, please let me know in the comments. If I'm saying anybody's name wrong, please let me know. Was able to get some or most of the Regulators' names, so I want to make sure I give the best I can on that end. And promise you, it's not on purpose. If I mess anyone's name up, I'm definitely going to try to do my best today, and hopefully you guys enjoy the broadcast. Jets kicking the ball off to get this started. The Regulators will receive. For myself, this will be the first time I've had a chance to see the Richmond Jets play. I saw the Regulators play earlier this season against the VA Royals. And so it'll be interesting to see what this Jets team could do. Some familiar names I've seen on this Jets team. And for the Jets, we'll see number 33, Matthew Dills. He will kick the ball away here for the Jets. That means we'll see the Jets get the ball at the half. Well, ladies and gentlemen, buckle up. Here we are. ECFA 1A championship game is about to get underway. Dills is set. And Dills will boom this one. This one's going to be taken from around the 18-yard line. Trying to make a couple of moves happen. Still on the feet here, and a nice, oh, wait a minute, what a hit. And you can hear the Jets sideline feeling good about it, but the Regulators will start their drive from there. It'll be 1st and 10, sitting at the 37-yard line. See if the Regulators can get things going. When I saw this team play early in the season, they played against the Royals, and then a couple of struggles in the beginning of that game. It was towards the end of the game where they started picking up steam. So can they get off to a good start in this one against the Jets? 1st and 10 from the 37. High snap. That one goes over the head of the quarterback. And now trying to find a way out of nowhere and may make something out of it. Somehow able to pick up a couple of yards on that one. Oh, no, wait a minute. The Jets got the football. So a play that started off as a disaster, started to look good for the Regulators, ends up in disaster, and now the Richmond Jets will take over. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Jets in Regulator territory. And the ball had just kind of squeezed out at the end there. That was Barnes who was able to save it there for the Regulators after the high snap. Then as he was pushing his way forward, he was close to the first down before the Jets were able to knock the ball loose. And now the Jets have the football sitting at the 45-yard line here in Regulator territory. First and 10, Jets. Man in motion. Here's the handoff. Trying to make something. Turning the corner. There is a flag. Trying to push it along the sideline. Nice pickup. Would be a first, but there is a flag. That was Jeremiah Brown, but that one's coming back for holding. It's a nice run by Brown, but the penalty will push this one back and push the Jets back into their own territory on this holding penalty. So this is going to make it 1st and 20. They'll be sitting at the 43-yard line. They may have gave him a little extra on that one. It's just the way it looks. But it's 1st and long from the 43-yard line. Jets will try to redeem themselves after that one. There's a snap. Under a little pressure, trying to get out of it, but nowhere to go. The Regulators are there with the stop and the sack. That is Hill getting the sack. There's 3 Hills on this team, ladies and gentlemen. 2 of them T Hill and then an R Hill. So the Regulators, Hill number 75, getting the sack there for the Regulators. It's going to be 2nd down. And you can feel the anticipation in this game. I mean, the crowd definitely into it early. So 2nd and long. After a great job of getting the ball back on that first drive there for the Regulators. Here's the catch. Now trying to work something out of it. Uh-oh, along the sideline it goes. And almost gets all of it back. It's going to be close. Will it be a first down? That was number 3, Octavius Brunson. He picks up pretty much all the yards back. It's going to be 3rd and 1. The Jets are trying to say it's a first down. But they're going to mark this a yard short. So, no, wait a minute. They may be changing this, and it looks like they're going to change it. This is a first down for the Jets. They were saying they were a yard short at first, but it looks like Bronson was able to pick up just enough. So, 1st and 10 for the Jets in Regulator territory. Here's the handoff. This is Jeremiah Brown, but the Regulator defense is waiting for him there. McClendon getting the stop, number 55 there for the Regulators. It'll be 2nd and 9. Second and 9 for the Jets, sitting at the 36-yard line. Need to get to the 26. Here's a pass, and it's caught along the sideline. Still fighting for yards. And going to get brought down near the 28. We'll see where they mark it, maybe the 29. So Jonathan McKnight trying to get the pace going here for the Jets early. The Jets are doing a good job of trying to establish a rhythm offensively. It'll be 3rd down and about 2. McKnight's in the gun. Looking, the lefty going for it all. And it's a touchdown! Richmond Jets. What a catch. That's number 10, Raheem Diggs. So McKnight to Diggs, and the Jets are on the board first here in this 1A championship game. Man, what a pass by McKnight. There was a couple of defenders there, but a great catch by Raheem Diggs. And the Jets are on the board first. So the Jets will try to tack on 2 points here. There's the give up the middle, nowhere to go. Great job. That's Hill once again with a big play for the Regulators. So that, ladies and gentlemen, will have a 6-0 here in the first quarter. And a drive that started off a little shaky after a big defensive play finds its way into a bright spot for the Jets as they drive down the field after a couple of rough penalties, make a couple of big passing plays. McKnight really held his cool back there, and a great pass to Raheem Diggs in the end zone for the Jets touchdown. Now they'll kick the ball off to the Regulators here in the first. We'll see Matthew Dills once again kick the ball away for the Jets. We got Woodland back along with number 32 for the Regulators. Deals is set to kick it away. Here's another boomer. This one is taken from around the 3 or 4 yard line. Trying to get something out of it. We'll get to around the 21, 22 yard line, and the Regulators will start their next drive from there. So the first drive for the Regulators definitely didn't go the way they liked. We saw the ball go snap over their head, and Barnes, the running back, was able to kind of retrieve it and try to make something out of it, but then he fumbled, and that's what led to the Jets' opening drive for them, touchdown, and now we'll see if the Regulators can figure it out offensively here on their second drive. First and 10 Regulators. Here's a snap, semi-low, trying to work around it. Here comes the bounce to the outside, trying to shift past one defender, able to make a couple miss before being pushed out of bounds. That's Barnes. Pretty sure Barnes is looking to bounce back from that fumble. So it'll be 2nd and 1 after the 9-yard pickup by Barnes. Second and 1 for the Regulators. Petty will take the handoff and push cross for a Regulator first down. It'll be 1st and 10 for Southern Maryland. And now they're sitting at the 38-yard line. And the biggest thing for Southern Maryland here is you want to find a way to bounce back after that first drive. You want to look past it to an extent and say, hey, look, I got to go in here, got to take care of the football, put together a good drive. That's got to be the mentality here for the Regulators on this second drive. 1st and 10. In the gun for the Regulators. Oh, somebody moved. Is this a free play? And now a flag is thrown, and you can see the quarterback Kivu is not happy about that. Kivu, excuse me, was not happy about that. He wanted that free play. So after the penalty, 1st and 5. Kivu will pitch it to Barnes. Now Barnes trying to work it around, and Barnes along the sideline will pick up a first down for the Regulators. So the Regulators are into Richmond Jet territory as Barnes is getting the running game established here for the Regulators. So 1st and 10 for the Regulators. They're sitting at the 45-yard line in Jet territory as they try to see if they can get their first points of the game on this drive. Here's the give to the back. Trying to push through. Will get brought down there by number 16 as Jamari Colberth with the stop. It'll be 2nd down. 5-yard pickup there for the back. 2nd and 5. Oh, another high snap and nowhere to go. What a hit in the backfield. Oh, boy. Culberth once again making a big play. And another high snap there by the Regulators could have cost them, but they were at least able to get the football back. But they're going to lose yards on this one as the Jets defense comes through. So it'll be 3rd and about 12. Regulators got to find a way to look past that and keep what was looking like a really good drive going. Kivu. Oh, we've got somebody moved. Flags everywhere. I'm thinking this is going to be a false start, and it is. This will send the Regulators back into their own territory. So it'll be 3rd down from the 48. It's about 3rd and 17 here. Third down. There's a snap. Kivu's going to try to get to the outside. He avoids one tackler under some pressure here. He's going to find a way to pick up something. He had to fight along that sideline, but he does. It's going to be 4th down, but they're back in the Jet territory. So 4th down. Looks like they got back to where they were before the penalty. It'll be 4th and 12 here for the Regulators. Big chance here for the Jets to try to get the football back. Fourth and 12. There's a snap. Looking, and it's caught. Did he pick up the first? He did. What a catch along the sideline. That's number 25 with the catch for the Regulators and a 1st down for Southern Maryland. Wow, he was wide open. So a little miscommunication there by the Jets. So it'll be 1st and 10 sitting at the 27 for the Regulators. A great job by Kivu on that last one to find his man just wide open in the right position. So here 1st and 10 from the 27-yard line. Regulators looking to make something happen on this drive. Here's the handoff to Barnes, and then Barnes off the left side. Being brought down by number 42, Quan Sidner. So Sidner getting the stop. It'll be 2nd down. Second and 5 here for the Regulators, sitting at the 21-yard line. Hand off to Barnes. Barnes trying to push a little bit closer as he gets across the 20 to around the 19. That's about a 2-yard pickup. So 3rd and 3 here for the Regulators. And the solid drive continues for the Regulators. Kivu in the gun. He's going to roll to his right, decide to take it. No, he's going to, I thought he was going to dump it off there. He did have a receiver. That was number 4, Courtney, was the intended receiver, but it's a little bit in front of him. So that's going to be 4th down. So can the Regulators find a way to pick up this 1st down and keep this drive going? They're able to do it last time when Kivu found his receiver wide open. So we got a timeout by the Regulators. They're going to talk some things over. Still here in the 1st quarter, the Jets are up 6-0 over the Regulators.
Perfect Mix, the 100% natural, handcrafted, fruit-blended premium lemonades. If you want the perfect lemonade, Perfect Mix is just right for you. Follow us on our Instagram and Facebook pages. Instagram at Perfect Mix, on Facebook at Perfect Mix. You can go and get your orders right now. Just reach out to us via our social media pages. Shipping and delivery are available.
I just need one more to get through today.
In 2023, nearly 80,000 Americans died from opioid overdoses, about 3 out of 4 overdose deaths.
All right, back from the timeout. 4th and 3 here for the Regulators. Big opportunity to keep the drive going. They got to figure out a way. The Jets' defense has come up big once so far in this game. See if they can do it again. Trying to get him to jump. A little tush-push action, a little quarterback sneak. Is it going to be enough? And I believe the Regulators got it. They did. 1st down. All right, so that, ladies and gentlemen, is the end of the 1st quarter. We head into the 2nd. The Richmond Jets are holding on to a 6-0 lead over the Southern Maryland Regulators. All right, ladies and gentlemen, 2nd quarter as the Regulators continue to push it down the field. Picked up a couple of big 1st downs in this drive. Some more sneak action there, but the Jets are on it, sitting there leading the way. 2nd down. Good drive so far by the Regulators. As they try to find their way in the end zone. The rain is starting to fall here. It's been on and off throughout the day so far. Saw a little bit earlier, went away, starting to come back a little bit now. And that's the type of conditions we'll see all day. So that's going to be a factor, keeping the football dry as much as possible. Kivu will pitch it. This Barnes, he looked like he was going to try to throw it, and now he is going to push through. Wait a minute, he takes the football and pushes through and somehow got past a Jets defender when it looked like it wasn't going to go his way, but it looks like we also may have a flag. We'll see what this is. So second down, I guess no penalty. I saw it. Nope, there is a penalty. So the penalty was against the Jets, and it's going to be an automatic first down. So first and goal for the Regulators. Here in the second quarter as the Regulators try to get on the board. He lost the football, able to fall on it quickly. That could have spelled disaster, and that's exactly what I was talking about a few minutes ago. The rain going in and out throughout the day is definitely going to be a factor. And so you got to make sure that you are keeping a hold of that football the best way you can. But good job by the Regulators dropping back on it. It'll be second down. Second and goal. Another high snap. And Petty just falls to the ground. I hope he's okay. It didn't even look like he had a chance to turn there. Oh, there was a penalty. That's why. Initially, it looked like he may have been hurt, but he seems to be okay. So we got a timeout by the Regulators. And the flag has been waved off. It'll be third down when we get back from the timeout.
Bernard's Towing. If you find yourself in a jam and need help getting your vehicle out of a tough situation, Bernard's Towing is there to help you get your car where you need it to be. Remember, call us once and be hooked. You can contact Bernard's Towing at 804-380-2774 or at 804-495-511. Big Jack's Cooking with Orlon Big Jack Jackson. They specialize in Southern comfort food. Orlon told us one time in a broadcast, if it's comfortable, they'll cook it. So if you're looking for amazing Southern comfort food, reach out to Big Jack's Cooking at 8830 Otterburn Road, Amelia, Virginia, 23002, or by phone at 804-405-0330. You can also email Big Jack at bigjackscooking@gmail.com.
Back from the timeout. Regulators have the football sitting at the 10-yard line. It'll be third and goal here. Cuba's in the gun. Takes a snap. Looking into the corner, same place where the Jets got their touchdown, but it's broken up. And that looked to be number 6, Jay Hintz, with the stop. Knocks it away. And now we'll see a 4th and goal here for the Regulators. Jets defense got a chance, despite this pretty solid drive by the Regulators, to get the football back unscathed. Fourth and goal from the 10. Kivu going to roll, going to try to take it himself. Can he get in the end zone? Touchdown! But there's a flag, and Hill is not happy about it. So the touchdown, there's some discussion here if this is coming back or if this is going to stay a touchdown. Oh, man, so 2 penalties on that one. One, a holding. That one was declined. A blindside block was the other penalty. That one is accepted. This is going to push the Regulators all the way to the 25-yard line. A tough blow for the Regulators. And they got to find 25 yards here to put points on the board, or it will be Jets football. There's a snap. Kivu is going to roll once again to his right. Under pressure, and he's brought down in the backfield. Colberth, once again, another big play. And it's a turnover on downs and Jets football. That's a tough drive right there. Great drive by the Regulators. Had some good moments, had some not so good moments as you saw there. And now the Jets take over. It'll be 1st and 10 Richmond. Man, oh man, I'll tell you this much. If you are a Regulators fan, that's a tough drive to watch go to the wayside. And now the Jets will have a chance to capitalize. The crazy thing is this will be the Jets' second possession with the football here. And we'll see if they can try to add on more points. We saw a pretty solid drive the first time around. Jonathan McKnight and the crew able to make some things happen. So let's see what they do this time around. 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. This is to Brown. Brown on the right side, pushing his way across to the 40. And it looks like that's a Jets first down, and it is. So Jeremiah Brown will take the handoff and pick up a first down for the Jets. It's still early here in this ECFA 1A championship game. Still early. It's been a good one so far, though. 1st and 10, and at the 41-yard line here for the Jets. Here's a handoff, and guess who it is? It's Brown. Brown breaking loose. Picks up a big run and a first down. Courtney will get the tackle, but it's not enough before Brown and the Jets pick up a first down. Great job by the O-line. And then we see Brown pushing through. It'll be 1st and 10, Richmond Jets. Good game so far by Jeremiah Brown. He had one play in the first drive that was a really nice run before he got called back for a penalty. But every time he's touched the football, he's produced. First and 10 here for the Jets. Sitting at the 31-yard line. Here's a handoff. That's to Juke Hall. And Hall will pick up about 3. It'll be 2nd down. 2nd and 7, and they sit at the 29-yard line. Like the sun is trying to make an appearance here. McKnight steps up in the pocket, decides he's going to take it himself, and now McKnight with the run, and he gets pushed out of bounds there, but a nice pickup. And it looks like it's enough for a first down for the Jets. So great job by the Jets. Better job there by McKnight recognizing, hey, look, step up, find a running lane, picks up the first down, and now the Jets are driving with a chance to extend this lead. There's a snap. Looks to throw it, and he finds a man inside of the 10, and that was Brunson. He's made a big play today. Now with a chance here for the Jets to put more points up on the board. And I will say this, the Jets in their first 2 offensive drives have made it look easy at times. Wait a minute here. We must have a penalty because we see people walking back. There was a flag. And the penalty was against the Jets, so pushing all the way back to the 29-yard line. So a drive that picked up a first down now sees the Jets sitting at 1st and 20. And we got a flag. And penalty is going to be against the Regulators. It's like they had too many on the field. So 1st and 15. McKnight, one handoff. And Hall will pick up a few more yards. It's now 2nd and about 12. Sits 2nd and 12 at the 21-yard line. Once again, McKnight in the gun. He's going to look. He's got a man. And, oh, he had a hand on it, but he couldn't bring it in. That would have been 6 if he could have brought that one in. Great job by the Regulators defenders. It'll be 3rd down. Third and 12. There's McKnight under some pressure, trying to figure. Trying to figure it out there, but McClendon is there to get the stop. And it'll bring a 4th down. McKnight didn't stand a chance. The snap was a smidge high. Just enough to give the Regulators time to get back there. It'll be 4th down. So 4th down. Jets still holding on to that 6-0 lead. Starting to look like they were about to make this a 2-possession game. Here's McKnight towards the end zone, and it's going to be incomplete. Turnover on downs, regulator football. So a promising drive goes left here for the Jets, and the Regulators will take over. Drive number 3 here for the Regulators. First drive, not the way you would like it to go. Led to some Jets points. Second drive, nice drive. Couldn't finish the deal. Let's see what they do on drive number 3. First and 10. Kivu hands it off to the back. And he's going to pick up some, but the Jets defenders won't let him get too far. Looked like there was Miller on the run. Second and 5. Yeah, we got a penalty. Penalty's going to be against the Regulators. Second and 11. So illegal formation called against the Regulators. Third down. Also, we just want to say if there are any Wi-Fi issues, we do apologize. Like I said, it's here and there. If it does happen, like I said, full broadcast will be available uninterrupted. And those will be dropped later on tonight after all the games are over into Sunday. So 4th down. So it looks like we got a quick timeout here. While the timeout is going on, we'll be back in a second. Today's champions will receive their championship rings from Elite U, worn with pride, proud partner of the ECFA. And it's incomplete. And that's huge because that's going to be a turnover on downs, and that's going to give Richmond the football in great field position. Man, oh, man. So now Richmond will have a chance to see if they can put some points up here as we get closer and closer to the half. First and 10 for the Jets. Here's the handoff, and it's going to be maybe a yard. All right, so we're at the 2-minute warning. We do know that, ladies and gentlemen. 2-minute warning here. And they will take the 2-minute warning here in the 1A championship game. The Jets got a chance to put some points up on the board before the half. And for the first time today, I might have spoke too soon because soon I was about to say the sun is shining just a little bit brighter than it has most of the day. We've been mostly clouds. We've seen some rain throughout the day. We're going to see more rain at some point throughout the day. So we'll see how that goes here in game one. 2-minute warning, and the Jets are going to try to put points on the board to extend this lead before the half. We got a penalty. It's going to be against the Jets. So the Jets will move back 5 yards. Second and 15, McKnight under pressure, and he's going to get sacked. That's number 14 with the sack. We've got a flag, and I think this is going to be against the Regulators. And they better hope that. I got a feeling this might be unnecessary roughness. We'll see. We'll see. But the penalty is against the Regulators. Oh, wait a minute. I seen my man move back left and right. So, yes, the penalty is against. Oh, man, where is he going? Oh, boy. This is a very costly penalty for the Regulators. They get the sack. Good energy, and all of a sudden now it's 2nd and 1. Well, I'll be. Here we go. 2nd and 1. No, now they're changing it. They're saying it's a first down. So first down. First and 10. McKnight looking, throws it up into the end zone. Touchdown! Guess who it is? It's Brunson, Octavius Brunson. He gets into the end zone, and now the Jets hold a 2-possession lead. That was a great play call there by the Jets. And once again, I mean, wide open, all alone in the end zone. And the Jets are up 12-0. Beautifully done. Beautifully done. And so now the Jets will have an opportunity. Can they push through? Can they get the extra points they need here to extend the lead just a little bit more? Man, what a throw by McKnight. He's got 2 touchdown passes on the day. Here's the handoff. No, wait a minute. That's McKnight. Little trickery. Oh, he makes one guy miss, but the Regulators are able to get him down. And he made me miss too, because I was looking one way, and next thing you know, he was gone. But that will keep the score 12-0. Big, big play before the half for the Richmond Jets. They needed it, kind of give you an extension there. So now we'll get ready for the Jets to kick the ball off. And then the Regulators will have one more chance here before the half to try to get something going. What a pass by McKnight. McKnight's arm is very fluent. And some of the passes that I've seen, it comes off easy, very smooth. And that touchdown, he was wide open. And there's nothing you can do about that. We'll see Dills kick the ball away. Two solid drives in this first half by Richmond. Here's another kick by Dills, another nice one. Taking deep around the 10, number 32 here on the run for the Regulators. I won't get crazy far. So the Regulators will start their drive from there to see if they can try to get some points on the board before the half. Just well done on that last drive by Richmond. Got to be happy with the results. Now Southern Maryland's got to find a way to just say, hey, look, got to get on the board here before the half. Make a little noise. Try to change a little bit of that momentum. Kibu will step up in the pocket. He's going to pick up some decent yards. He's hit late. That's got to be a flag. And now we've got an all-out brawl here. That late hit was unnecessary by the Jets. Kivu almost picked up the first down, and it's just a late, unnecessary hit at the end of that one. That's the type of stuff that gets you kicked out. Now, granted, I don't know what could have been said. You know, the game of football, there's going to be some smack talk. So something could have been said, but you still got to be careful because now you put your team in a tough position. So this should be at least a 15-yard penalty. So it looks like they called personal foul, unnecessary roughness on the defense. And this will send the Regulators to the 50 pretty much. I'll put them at the 49-yard line. So here at midfield, still a chance to try to get some points here before the half. Nowhere to go. The Jets defense is there as they try to pick up some stuff on the run. We got a timeout by the Regulators. It'll be second down.
You're probably wondering, where do I find the Legacy Maker Sports Network? Well, first of all, you can head over to our website at www.legacymakersports.com to check out all the latest in the sports world. Also, if you want to check us out on our social media pages, you can reach us on Facebook and in LinkedIn at Legacy Maker Sports Network. You can reach us on Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok at Legacy Maker Sports, and then you can reach us on Twitter, a.k.a. X, at Legacy Maker SPN. Make sure you give us a like, a share, and why don't you go ahead and subscribe to our channels. Once again, we thank you all for tuning in to the Legacy Maker Sports Network.
Second and 9. Kivu is going to roll to his right. Has a throw. It's intercepted by the Jets. A big, who I think it is. Of course it is. He's been the defensive player of this game so far, and that's Jamari Culberth. He has had an amazing game defensively. Shout out to that young man. He's been great. He has been great. Got a sack in there, gets the interception. And the Jets are going to take over here. So a great, great day by him so far. It is just, he's just made big play after big play defensively. Now the Jets have the football. So 1st and 10 by the Jets, and I'm interested to see if they try to put points up on the board here or they say, you know what, let's just get to half, but it looks like they're going to give it a shot. They've got 4 receivers up top. Under pressure, he somehow gets this ball away, and it's intercepted. That's Courtney. Bad throw there by McKnight. Unnecessary throw. And just like that, we'll see the Regulators get the football back. And, look, I get it. You want to get some more points up there. You want to try to push this out as far as you can, get a comfortable lead. You're up by 2 possessions at the moment. But he tried to get rid of the football, and it was in the waiting arms of Courtney. And the Regulators get the football back. So back-to-back interceptions. First and 10 for the Regulators. Depending on how they handle this last opportunity here, potentially before the half, could tell us a lot heading into the half. Kivu's going to find a receiver. No, he couldn't bring it in. Second down. I think if I heard correctly, I think they're saying there's 10 seconds left here in the first half. Second and 10 in the gun with a couple of receivers up top, 3 to be exact. Kivu will let this one go along the side, and it is, oh, man, it was a couple of Jets there. Couldn't bring it in. That's going to bring up third down. But wait a minute, there was a penalty. The penalty was against the Regulators, and that, ladies and gentlemen, is going to take us to the half. So that was the last play here in the first half. And what a way to end the first half. Back-to-back interceptions. And then we see the Jets right before then with a great touchdown pass from McKnight. He's got 2 on the day, 2 touchdown passes, one to Bronson, the other one to Diggs. And that's why currently we see the Richmond Jets up 12-0 over the Regulators. We'll be back in a little while here on the LegacyMaker Sports Network. We'll be back about 10 to 15 with the second half of action. Once again, everybody, thank you all for tuning in. If you get an opportunity, make sure you like and subscribe to our page. We're on the journey to 2,000. We're almost there. We just need a couple of more. So if you're watching, we truly appreciate it. Also, once again, disclaimers I like to give just in case. If you did have any issues with the Wi-Fi throughout, remember the games will be posted in full tomorrow. And uninterrupted version of the game will be posted tomorrow one way or the other. So thank you all once again for tuning in. We'll be back in about 10 to 15 minutes with the second half of action.
Today's broadcast is being brought to you by Crossroads Community Services Board. Is one of 39 Virginia community services boards. Crossroads offers community resources for mental health, developmental disability services, substance use disorder counseling, drug prevention programs, family therapists, and much more. Crossroads services the counties of Amelia, Buckingham, Charlotte, Cumberland, Lunenburg, Nottoway, and Prince Edward counties in Virginia. If you would like to reach out to the administrative services, you can reach them by mail at 60 Bush River Drive, Farmville, Virginia, 23901, or by phone at 434-392-3188. 887. They're open Monday through Friday from 8:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. Also, their national line is 866-307-0370. Any emergency services 24/7 is 800-548-1688. And if you need to reach out to the National Suicide Crisis Line, just dial pound 988. Legacy Financial Wellness with Rita Stewart. Let Rita help you safeguard your family's future while you focus on living your best life. Discover the peace of mind that comes with having the right financial plan in place. Rita Stewart is a dedicated and experienced financial professional ready to guide you on your financial journey. Her expertise lies in helping clients create a robust and enduring financial foundation to build on into the future. So you can reach out to Rita Stewart by phone at 804-677-7555, on Instagram at Money Matters and T, on the World Wide Web at LegacyFinancialWellness.com, on Facebook at Legacy Financial Wellness, or at her personal email at rita.stewart@5ringsfinancial.com. Legendary Culture Films, one of the hottest and upcoming movie production companies, would like to let you know about a couple movies that they have out currently, and one of them on the way. First, the movie Black Sheep, currently airing on Tubi, is about a young hustler trying to make the transition from the streets, becomes an outcast and the target, and it turns into war in the city. It is a great movie. If you want to catch it, it's on Tubi right now. Another great movie that's coming to Tubi soon, Legend Has It. It's about a young warlock seeking revenge on his mother's killers, an action-packed thriller that will have you out of your seats. Legend Has It is coming soon from Legendary Culture Films. And a new movie in development, Boys in the Woods. That should be a very interesting one coming from Legendary Culture Films. Bernard's Towing. If you find yourself in a jam and need help getting your vehicle out of a tough situation, Bernard's Towing is there to help you get your car where you need it to be. Remember, call us once and be hooked. You can contact Bernard's Towing at 804-380-2774 or at 804-495-5111. Big Jack's Cooking with Orlon Big Jack Jackson. They specialize in Southern comfort food. Orlon told us one time in a broadcast, if it's comfortable, they'll cook it. So if you're looking for amazing Southern comfort food, reach out to Big Jack's Cooking at 8830 Otterburn Road, Amelia, Virginia, 23002, or by phone at 804-405-0330. You can also email Big Jack at bigjackscooking@gmail.com. Last but not least, Perfect Mix, the 100% natural, handcrafted, fruit blended premium lemonades. If you want the perfect lemonade, Perfect Mix is just right for you. Follow us on our Instagram and Facebook pages. Instagram at Perfect Mix, on Facebook at Perfect Mix. You can go and get your orders right now. Just reach out to us via our social media pages. Shipping and delivery are available. Hey, and you're probably wondering, where do I find the LegacyMaker Sports Network? Well, first of all, you can head over to our website at www.LegacyMakersports.com to check out all the latest in the sports world. Also, if you want to check us out on our social media pages, you can reach us on Facebook and in LinkedIn at LegacyMaker Sports Network. You can reach us on Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok at LegacyMaker Sports. And then you can reach us on Twitter, aka X, at LegacyMaker SPN. Make sure you give us a like, a share, and why don't you go ahead and subscribe to our channels. Once again, we thank you all for tuning in to the LegacyMaker Sports Network.
Hey, I'm up here in the whirly bird, hovering over the closet in Toto.
Legendary Culture Films has a brand new movie out, Boys in the Woods. When the walls seem like they are closing in and it keeps getting worse, a father is on the run from a local police while dealing with a territorial beef with a rival gang. And against all the odds, his children were kidnapped and held for ransom in the streets of Amelia and Richmond, Virginia. Boys in the Woods, coming to Tubi soon. Be on the lookout from the latest great project from Legendary Culture Films. Legacy Financial Wellness with Rita Stewart. Let Rita help you safeguard your family's future while you focus on living your best life. Discover the peace of mind that comes with having the right financial plan in place. Rita Stewart is a dedicated and experienced financial professional ready to guide you on your financial journey. Her expertise lies in helping clients create a robust and enduring financial foundation to build on into the future. So you can reach out to Rita Stewart by phone at 804-677-7555, on Instagram at Money Matters and T, on the World Wide Web at LegacyFinancialWellness.com, on Facebook at Legacy Financial Wellness, or at her personal email at rita.stewart@5ringsfinancial.com.
I just need one more to get through today.
In 2023, nearly 80,000 Americans died from opioid overdoses. About 3 out of 4 overdose deaths.
I'll send you that new character skin if I lose this one.
For youths aged 12 to 17, esports significantly increases participating in gambling activities.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, second half of action about to get underway. Currently the score 12-0. The Richmond Jets are up, and the Regulators will be kicking the ball off to the Jets. And I'm pretty sure right now if you're the Jets, you're thinking, look, if we can get some more points up on the board here, extend this lead, maybe you can kind of potentially coast in the second half. But if you're the Regulators, you've had some opportunities to make your impact on this game, and they just haven't been able to break through. And they're still waiting to get those first points up on the board. That's with the score here, 12-0. The Jets up. I'll see the Regulators kick the ball away as we get the second half of action underway. Number 34 will kick the ball away here for the Regulators. You got number 26, Juke Hall, back, along with number 29, Daquan Williams. They're back for the Jets to receive the football. And here we go. Taken by Williams. And Williams won't go far before he's brought down. That's Hill with the stop. He's had a really good day defensively for the Regulators, but it'll be 1st and 10 for Richmond. So 1st and 10, sitting from around the 35-yard line. So the Jets will start this drive with 2 receivers up top, make it a third man hit in motion. They're going to see what the handoff is here and nowhere to go. Stewart with the stop. So a loss of 2. It'll be 2nd and 12. Second down, McKnight trying to get away, rolling to his left. Oh, McKnight takes a hit at the end of that one. And now I'd have to see a replay here on my end to see if he got hit late. There's a part of me that looks like he was trying to give up his body there, but he took a hit at the end of this one. No, that's a legit, as it gets, Stewart comes through flying. At the last second, he tried to get down, but he took a hit, and it'll be 3rd down here for the Jets. So it looks like Diggs has come in at QB. Looks across, and it's caught. And that's going to be a 1st down. So a great pass I believe that was Diggs. Let me have to double check the number here. Now, so correction, that was Jameer Luckerson at QB making a great play. So my apologies on that. Here's the handoff and a run off the right side. Will get brought down near the 40, but no, that was Jameer Luckerson who comes in and throws a beamer for Richmond and picked up a first down. And after the run there, we're looking at 2nd and 7. And McKnight is still being treated on the sideline. Rare as enough as it is, you don't really see left-handed quarterbacks, but looks like the Jets may have two. Here's the pitch, and not too much to get on that one. Brought down by Stewart, who's having himself a second half so far for the Regulators. 3rd down. So 3rd and about 6. Here's the throw, and it's caught. Oh, he is tagged at the end of that. Did they get the football? Wow. I think the Jets may have been lucky and got the football back because it went out of bounds. But he did make the catch. But, man, the hit at the end of that one was nasty. He tried to get away and then got teed off. Ball goes flying out of bounds, but still made the catch. And now it's 4th and 1 here for the Jets. Fourth and 1. Well, that ball scoots across the ground, and just like that, turnover on down, Regulators football. Guess who it is? Mr. Hill once again for the Regulators. Like defensively, he has had a day. Stewart has come in this second half and had himself a day so far on that end, and now we'll see the Regulators get the football back. Richmond just could not figure it out. So 1st and 10, sitting at the 40 here for the Regulators. Kibu in the gun. Takes snap, will give it off to his back, nowhere to go. Raytron Winston with the stop. Second down coming up for the Regulators. Second and about 14 here for the Regulators. Sitting at the 36-yard line. There's the rollout, and it's incomplete. Looking for Luckett. Third down. Third down here for the Regulators. Still in their own territory. There's a throw. It's caught. May have gotten back to the line of scrimmage, the original one. Fourth down. So fourth down and 10. Kivu is going to look, and it is incomplete. Turnover on downs, and it will be Jets football. So a good defensive stand there for the Jets. They will take over with a chance to try to add more points and maybe make this a 3-possession lead. First and 10 for Richmond. And Luckerson is still in the game at QB. He's in the gun. It's a handoff. And maybe a gain of 2, maybe 3 there. So it'll be 2nd and 8. Second and 8 for the Jets here in the third quarter. There's a snap. Luckerson's going to roll and looking for it all. He's got a person there, but it's going to go flying out of bounds. And it's just so rare. Like I said a few minutes ago, it's so rare to see 2 left-handed quarterbacks on, one quarterback, one left-handed on one team is rare, but to see 2 on a team is very interesting. But they definitely both can throw the football well. We've seen what McKnight did before the injury. He's still getting checked out. He seems to be walking around a little bit on the sideline, and it may be just being careful. 3rd and 8. Third and 8 with 2 receivers up top. Oh, excuse me, at the bottom and 1 up top. Oh, the ball is loose, and Luckerson is going to try his luck here and try to get away. There's a flag, and he tried to get away. He lost his footing, but they were able to get the ball back. Depending on what this is, it's either going to be 4th down or we'll stick at doing 3rd here. We'll see. So it will be 4th down. And I think they're going to punt the football here. I think they realize, hey, they've got a pretty decent lead. You can punt the football here. So Dills will be back to punt it away. It's a good punt here by Dills, and they're going to take this from around the 3. And he's brought down, looks like maybe around the 12. So with a 1st and 10 for the Regulators. So 1st and 10 for the Regulators. There's a snap and then the handoff. Spin move. Trying to fight for yards, but the Jets defense is waiting. The carry is Woodson getting the stop there. Second and 10. Snapped in the handoff. Trying to push for some more. Gets brought down near the 20. We'll see where they mark it. So 3rd and about 6. Decides to throw, and the catch is made there by Luckett. And it looks to be enough for a first down. And that, ladies and gentlemen, will send us to the end of the 3rd quarter with the score. The Richmond Jets 12, the Southern Maryland Regulators 0. We'll be back in a second on the Legacy Maker Sports Network. Fourth quarter, ladies and gentlemen, we are potentially the last 15 minutes of this one. The question is, can the Regulators find a way to get something going offensively? They've been trying all game. They've had their moments, but not enough. And right now, the Jets are 15 minutes away from becoming the ECFA 1A champions. Can they make it happen? We got our 2A championship coming up next between the VA Stars and the VA Beasts. That'll be the next matchup starting at 4 o'clock or maybe a smidge after, depending on how this game runs. But it will be our next contest here from Midlothian, Virginia at the Chesterfield Tech Center. 2nd and 9. Not a lot of places to go. So 3rd down here for the Regulators. Somebody moved, and I think it's on the offensive side, and it is. False start, that's going to drop him back. It'll make it 3rd and about 13. Kivu looking, and it is incomplete. Number 5, Robert Goodnight with the breakup. 4th down. 4th down. And it looks like we're going to have the punt team on for the Regulators. Number 34 back to punt it. And we've got a flag on the field. And we might be too many Regulators. There's 12. They're going to lose more yards. Here's the – he barely gets this off. This is a tough one as the Jets will fall on it at the 30, but I think a Jet got a hand on it. And I'm not 100% sure who got a hand on it, but I think it might have been Jamari Culbreth, who's had an amazing game. Interception, sack. Did he get a hand on that one too? Just an amazing day. And if they win this game, in my eyes, he's the defensive MVP in this contest because he's been immaculate. And we got a timeout by the Jets. They've got the football at the 30-yard line here in the 4th quarter.
Perfect Mix, the 100% natural, handcrafted, fruit-blended premium lemonades. If you want the perfect lemonade, Perfect Mix is just right for you. Follow us on our Instagram and Facebook pages. Instagram at Perfect Mix, on Facebook at Perfect Mix. You can go and get your orders right now. Just reach out to us via our social media pages. Shipping and delivery are available.
First and 10 for the Jets. Chance to make this a 3-possession lead here in this championship game. First and 10. And McKnight is back in. Here's the handoff, and whoa, he goes into the air, and there's a late push. Barnes getting into it. Didn't like the fact that he flipped his teammate. So it's a back and forth there between the Jets and the Regulators. Barnes flipped the Jet into the air, and we've got a penalty. And this might be both sides, could be offsetting. We'll see how they call this one. But, yeah, we saw it looked like there might have been Jeremiah Brown get flipped into the air here by Barnes. And then there was a push late by the offensive lineman protecting his teammate. Didn't like the tackle at all, and he just shoved him. I think this is going to be offsetting. I think they may just let it stay where it is. Personal foul on the defense. So personal foul on the defense. And they moved this football up quite a bit. First and 10 after the penalty. They're at the 15-yard line. Here's the handoff. Fighting for more yards. It's been a little testy after that. But there's a man down for the Jets. Looks to be number 90, one of the captains of this team, Ed Murphy. So while they check in on him, it'll be 2nd and 2 from the 7. Second and 2, second yard line. Excuse me, the 2nd yard line. 2nd and 2 from the 7th yard line, with a chance here for the Jets to pick up a first down, milk some more time off the clock, most importantly, and try to put more points up on the board here in this 1A championship game. McKnight hands it off to the back. That was Isaiah Abel on the run. Abel gets it a little bit closer, but it is enough for a first down. That's the most important thing. And more time ticking off the clock. Here's a run, trying to get in, and stopped a little bit short. There's McKnight at around the 1-yard line. Chance here to extend. Here in the 4th, and we've got a timeout. So, yep, timeout by the Regulators, and you saw some of the Jets players, they knew they had an opportunity to put more points there, but we'll see. I have to see if they can get in after the timeout. Right after this one, ladies and gentlemen, we will have our 2A championship. The VABs taking on the VA Stars, and see who will go home with the 2A championship. That one is coming up next here on the LegacyMaker Sports Network. There's another link for that one. But just make sure that you, if you get an opportunity to check out that broadcast, we got the 3A coming in at 7 o'clock tonight. And right now we'll see if McKnight and the Jets can get in. Here's the run to Abel. Is he able to get in? I think he's going to be short. And that's going to bring up 3rd down. Biggest thing the Jets can do right now is continue to work the clock. If you can get these points here, that's not going to say all she wrote, but it's going to pretty much put them in a great position to say that. You never know in this game of football, but just the Regulators have not been able to do what they needed to do offensively. Here's the snap. Will it be enough to get a man? Did the Regulators defense get another great stop? And it looks like they did. I mean, this is a great job here by the Regulators defense, not allowing the Jets to get in. So it's going to be 4th and goal here from the 1. Maybe a little less than that. You can say maybe like the 2-inch yard line. But here's an opportunity. One last opportunity here for the Jets on this drive to try to put the points on the board. It looks like we're going to get a timeout here by the Jets. Talk some things over, see if they can make sure they can get into this end zone. We'll be back here in a second on the Legacy Maker Sports Network.
Hey, I'm up here in a whirly bird, hovering over the closet in Owens.
You sleep? Come on, let's go. We gotta go.
And here's the chance. Trying. I don't know if they're going to get it here. I think the Regulators may have got the ball is loose, and the Regulators have the football. Wow. The Regulators are still hanging in there. That's a great defensive stand. There was multiple opportunities to get in, and the Regulators, boy, oh boy. So a big stop leads to a turnover on downs and Regulators football at the 2. A big fumble. Big fumble. But now the question is, how fast and how quick can the Regulators try to put points up on the board here? The Jets are just trying to run out this clock. I believe I heard there was about 4 minutes left in this one. And nowhere to go. Sorry, but there are little camera issues, so I do apologize about that. Hopefully able to get that corrected. It'll be 2nd and 12 here for the Regulators. Kivu in the gun. He's going to let this go. And it's almost intercepted. So 3rd and 12 here for the Regulators. There's a snap. Trying to get around. This is Kivu. He's got some space here. Kivu's going to get close to a first down. I don't know if he got it or not, but it's going to be close. It's going to be 4th and 2. So the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes left, ladies and gentlemen, in this contest. And so we'll be back in a second here. Regulators are down. They may not take a break here. They may keep this rolling. There's the handoff. Trying to pick up the first. I believe he may have gotten it. Number 7 on the run. So it will be a first down for the Regulators. And we have a timeout by the Regulators. Under 2 minutes left in this one. And the Jets can taste the championship. Up 12-0. First and 10 for the Regulators. There's a snap. Kivu will try to dump it off. It was almost picked off. That was dangerously close to a pickoff. Looked like that was Colin Barber who almost took it to the house because he had a clear path to the end zone. Second down. Second and 10. Kivu is going to roll again. This one, did he make that catch? And it looked to be incomplete. It was close. At least from the angle we had, it was close. Third down. Third down. Kivu is going to roll a little bit. Decides to, may take it himself here. And nowhere to go. The Jets defense once again. Goldberg once again in on that one. And you can hear the Jet faithful trying to send the Southern Maryland Regulators back to Maryland. Unfortunately, it looks like it will be without a championship. Couple of moves made there, but the Jets in on the stop. And that is it, ladies and gentlemen. The Richmond Jets will be the ECFA 1A division champion. So congratulations to the Richmond Jets as they capture the championship. Much deserved win. I mean, there was definitely chances on both sides. I felt like the Regulators had some chances. They just could not get it going when they needed it going the most. And they had a drive or two where it looked like they may have put some points on the board but just wasn't able to do it. And that, ladies and gentlemen, will take us to the end of this one. Once again, thank you all for tuning in to the LegacyMaker Sports Network. Our next broadcast will be at 4, so make sure you stay tuned to the LegacyMaker Sports Network's YouTube and Facebook pages for that one. So we thank you all dearly. I think we're about to get a Gatorade bath. And, hit him on top of the head. Oh my. Coach, congratulations to the Richmond Jets. I'm Darrell, Owens, LegacyMaker Sports Network. We'll see you at 4 o'clock.
You're probably wondering, where do I find the LegacyMaker Sports Network? Well, first of all, you can head over to our website at